Okay, so let's take a look at the average returns for Bitcoin and for the altcoin market in the post-halving year. So in this case, in 2025, right? A lot of people, they are having divided opinions. Like, yeah, it's going to top out soon. No, it's going to follow the cycle. We never get an alt season. It's not going to blow up. It is going to blow up. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Okay, all fine. We don't know. But what we all know is what the averages are. Let's take a look at that. So welcome to the Fomo Factory. Like the video if you like the video. If you don't know if you like the video, yet like the video, and you can always unlike the video, but you probably like the video because I'll make sure you go like the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. Yeah, let's get into it, man. So Bitcoin in the in the post-halving year, yeah, I cannot say anything else. Then this is bullish as fuck, right? Like there is not a single post-halving year where Bitcoin went down. Matter of fact, there is not a single post-halving year where Bitcoin did not go up quite hard. The least interesting post-halving year actually was the last year. But I did find an interesting pattern right here. Stick with me. This is theoretical bullshit, okay? Love it, right? That's all we have. But what I find out is that in 2021, so this is the yearly chart, right? We had a pump of 59%. That's already nice. Right? Let's say that Bitcoin closes the year at where we are right now, which it won't probably, right? Probably higher, but let's say. And it does 59%. 59% from this point is, well, I don't know, 103K, give or take. That's already like the worst like scenario that so far has ever played out. It's actually kind of bullish if you compare it to next year, right? So that's fine. However, and I understand there are diminishing returns, so therefore averages are kind of nonsense in this case over a whole year. Also, because 2013 was a 5,000% pump. For the altcoin market, was even more crazy in 2017, right? So if we take that into the average, then the average will still be fucking high, right? Like, and I understand the returns are diminishing. So let's not actually take a look at the averages, but let's take a look at what the structure is a little bit. So like I said, in 2021, we had a pretty small pump compared to 2017, where we saw a 1,300% pump, and in 2017 and in 13, where we had a 5,300% pump. Now, what stands out to me, though, is that in 2021, we had a small pump, maybe because the year before that, it was quite big, right? In 2020, the halving year, we had a pump of 300%, right? So we already had a big part of the bull run in that year. So therefore, this year maybe felt like, okay, let's slow it down a little bit. If you take a look at the other 2 years, this was a big pump. Because this wasn't, right? This was a big pump because this wasn't. Now, this year so far is definitely not a big pump, right? For Bitcoin. So far, 49%, right? This small pump was 125, and that led to a huge bull market in a year after that. So, again, it's a theoretical speculation, right? It's making no sense at all. But what could be the case is that either we just go nicely up this year, and next year we also go nicely up, or this year we don't do much. But next year is going to compensate for that. Maybe. Food for thought, right? I don't know. It's like, I just like to look at these charts like this and just look at it a certain way. Maybe we can find something right there, right? So let me know what you think about this. As for the altcoin market, yeah, right. Like if we put it on the 12-month right here, there's not a lot of information in the first place, right? What we can see is that 2017, the altcoin market just had a casual pump of 17,000%. So like I said, like that's not something you need to take into averages, because it's 17,000 right there. 2021 it was 600, so that's 18,000 on average. In 2 years it's 9,000%. So right, so I can look at this and be like, yeah, the altcoin market is going to pump 9,000% from this point, and that takes us around $20 trillion, right? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, right? It's at 200 billion right now. Let's calm down a little bit. Okay, the overall altcoin market is not going to do 100x. Like, this is the top 125, right? Excluding the top 10. So these are basically mid-high caps, right? Like, of course, there will be some 100x's, but not in like the complete average high cap market. Like, nah, probably not. Still, it's a nice average. It's a nice average though. Yeah, what can we make out of this? Well, look, I mean, also this had a huge pump, right? Kind of the same, because this year before wasn't that big compared to this one, right? And this, was slightly bigger, so this pump was less. Now, what's nice though, if that's playing out, look at what the hell we are doing this year. 2%. The altcoin market this year is up 2%. That's what we've been doing it for. Damn. See, Bitcoin is up 50%. Altcoin market 2%. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? It is time that altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin, of course. Now, what's maybe interesting, if you look at Bitcoin, we have like, and that's also showing the 4-year cycle, right? Red, green, green, green. Red, green, green, green. Red, green, green, blue. No, I mean, you know it, right? So that's quite interesting for the altcoin market. Not really, actually. Red, green, green, red, green, 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 red, green, meh. I think pretty green, though. I think that it's going to be pretty green next year. So my outlook for next year, just purely based on this, which I never showed before, is also, of course, like super, super bullish, right? But look, we've just seen Bitcoin up 50%, altcoins up 2%. Altcoins get wrecked against Bitcoin, like for a long time already, right? If you look at altcoins on the Bitcoin pair on the yearly, we are deeply in the red, deeply in the red. So is it time to get into the green right now? Well, yeah, I think so, right? I think so. So what can we maybe expect when it comes to altcoins outperforming Bitcoin? Well, then we have to maybe take a look at seasonalities, right? When is it time? So far, the real outperformance happened in 2017. And the other real outperformance happened in 2021. All right? And that happened after the fact that nothing really happened. Right? Here, we went down hard, but we went up just as much a year after that. Overall, nothing really happened. Then in the post-halving year, we pumped hard. Right? Here, also, not much, right? More down even, compensating. Now, it's basically only down, compensating next year. I think that the altcoin market is going to outperform Bitcoin next year extremely hard. And like I said in the last video, that's good. Because here in 2021, it outperformed Bitcoin really hard. So the money from Bitcoin was sucked into the altcoin market. But it outperformed Bitcoin when Bitcoin was sitting between 20 and 60K, right? Here, it outperformed Bitcoin in 2017 really hard. But in 2017, Bitcoin was sitting between $1,000 and $20,000. So it took the money out of a 20K Bitcoin. Now, it's going to take the money out of what's so far already a 64K Bitcoin, 63, whatever. Let alone what it's going to look like next year, right? So there's the alt season might be smaller, probably, right? I mean, if you look at this, here the dominance crashed with 50% in a year. Here it crashed with 43% in a year, right? Like, I don't expect it to crash another 40%. That takes Bitcoin dominance really low. It's possible, but not likely, in my opinion. So the alt season is not probably going to be as big as what we have seen before, but it does take the liquidity out of a more expensive Bitcoin, out of a Bitcoin with a higher market cap, which means altcoins actually get more money. Now, we need to, though, because the flip side is altcoins, one, are higher cap right now, and two, there are more altcoins to divide it over. And that's the reason why people say only these two things is the reason why people say, alt season is not going to be that spectacular, right? Because there are more altcoins right now. Yeah, but again, like there's also a way higher cap Bitcoin that we're going to take that money from. So I think that compensates quite nicely, and that in dollar terms, altcoins actually can do just as fine as the previous alt season, right? So that's going to be really interesting. In 2017, like, of course, it is a little diminishing. In 2017, we had a way bigger pump for the altcoin market than we had in 2021. But even if you look at the diminishing returns, right here from bottom to top, it was 230,000% decent. 100x, fuck that, when 20,000x. It's possible, it happened before. Why can't it happen again? Now, and in 2021, it a little diminishing. It was a little less, but still damn good. 8,600%. Right? What is unrealistic about thinking that it could pump around 400% this time? Like, that's really fucking diminishing, right? However, if that happens, it takes it around well over $1 trillion market cap. And that's, again, others, right? This is not including the coins outside of the top 125. They can moon way harder as they are low cap. So you might say 5x, who cares? Yeah, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. Because also it doesn't include the top 10, right? So your actual altcoins are going to fly way harder than this. My outlook for next year is extremely bullish, and I want to take you over a little strategy, as I don't like making short videos. You do, but I don't, so sorry. I'm going to wrap it up soon though. But therefore, my strategy is, in 2025, write it up, take my profits, and in 2026, I won't have a dime invested in the crypto market. Nothing. A lot of people, they like to. A lot of people, they don't know it yet. They come into crypto next year once they see an alt season, and they get wrecked, and they think 2026, it's probably smart to buy up every dip, and they get wrecked. That's the new retail. Been there. Guilty, right? Maybe you're guilty. Probably a lot of people are, right? And these are going to be those people. But I'm going to be gone because, 2026, yeah, it's not really known for being a good year when you look at the 4-year cycle, right? 2026 is 2022, and it's 2018. And 2014, right? Now, what's the average year? Well, here we went down 64%. It's Bitcoin, right? Altcoins got wrecked way harder than that. Down 64, down 73, down 56. Yeah, I don't want to be there. So I'm going to be out then. Now, I also know a lot of people, I noticed some people at least, and even Eric Crown, a guy that I think is really smart, but not for saying this, that the crypto market is going to top out sooner this time. And that's going to bring me to my beliefs in the seasonality and how cyclical crypto is, and basically everything that we trade off right here, and looking at all of this shit, which has been accurate since the beginning, basically. And then I'll be like, why? Right? Like, we have our Bitcoin top end of 2013, end of 2017, end of 2021. We have the 4-year cycle, the halving every 4 years. We have the bottom exactly every 4 years. But this time it's going to top sooner. Okay? Because why? A certain indicator flashed or anything? Like, there are a lot of indicators like that are contradictive already. A lot of big, important indicators that have so far always been right. But some are contradictive now. So one of those is going to be wrong. So indicators can be wrong at a certain point. That's just measurements that people invented to put over the charts to mostly take out of averages. Yeah, what's a better average than looking at what consistently happens every 4 years? Therefore, I believe that crypto is not going to top out in March, actually. But hey, I mean, it's good. Who knows? This time is different, but I'm not betting on it so far, of course. What's also interesting that if you look at 2021, we pumped and we topped out in April, right? So a lot of people say like, yeah, that was the top. And we went down hard and they said, oh, bear market. And then Bitcoin was like, what? No, we have a 4-year cycle, remember? Here we go. Bear market, right? So even Bitcoin felt like, nah, like this is not what we do, right? Like this was not the top. It's just simply not time yet. Now, people say sometimes this was the technical top. Fuck the technical. This was a higher price. This was the top, right? Like what the fuck are we talking about? This was not the top. Very simple. Technical, put all your TA on it. Here, your money was worth more. Period. Right? Especially for altcoins. They went even way higher, right? They went from a peak. Wick was 425. Yeah, it was close to 500 eventually. It's a big difference right there. So yeah, but yeah, we are nothing there yet. Nothing like that. That's for sure. What my just let's have a chat about this. What my strategy is going to be actually is in 2025 I'm going to scale out. And although I heavily believe in the fact that we're going to top out end of 2025, it's not that I'm waiting to sell by then because, hey, I can be wrong, right? What if I am wrong? I don't want to base all my money on that. Plus, I'm not going to try to time the top in the first place. So I'm going to DCA out, right? And I have a personal goal, financial, which I want to accomplish. And if I have that, I'm going to take that out, right? And I'm going to let the rest ride and we'll see. I would suggest you doing the same because people are going to try to time the top. People be like, I'm selling. And other people be like, you're so fucking stupid, you fucking loser. It's going there. I know that. I've been there, right? I'm from the future. That's a typical asshole that's in crypto. You don't want to be there, right, with these people. You don't want to even compete with that. Let them try to time it. Fuck that. It's about you making your money, right? And right enough is also being right? So write it. Okay, I have no more right. So I'm gonna DCA out. I will let you know when, but in all honesty, it should not matter to you when I'm doing something actually. And in 2026, I'm just look. I might keep some Bitcoin, but that's a certain amount that I feel like okay, this is probably going down 60-70%, whatever. But it's more to always have it, right? Because it's better to have Bitcoin than cash. Even in a bear market, it's fine to have some, in my opinion. Because at a certain point, maybe now, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 50 years, I don't know, but at a certain point, the 4-year cycle will change. What if it happens now, right? And what if we do not get a typical bear market and you sold all your Bitcoin and you miss out on the best asset there is, basically? You don't want that. That not taking that risk is worth something for me. And I'm gonna find out by then how much money I have, how much it's worth for me. But that's my strategy. And then in 2026, man, I'm just gonna build. I'm just gonna learn. I'm just gonna build on the channel. I'm gonna build my project. I'm gonna build a community. We're gonna do a lot of good stuff, actually, to make sure that we are freaking prepared to take advantage of that bear market. Because you know what they say: millionaires are not being made in the bull market, but in the bear. In the bear, you're building to become a millionaire. In the bull, it's just coming to you. But it's only because you prepared in this area, right? Like this area right here, so that you can take the rewards that come in here. These are the most fun times, actually, right? There are opportunities. You have time, right? There's no stress. Like, I can tell you guys, really, I've been there. This is fucking stressful. This is not, it's fun in the way that you make money, but it's also not really that fun. Because in a raging bull, guys, please remember, in a raging bull, You look at your portfolio and be like, whoa, did this happen that fast? Damn, that doesn't feel good. It probably goes, should I take some profit? Should I not? You don't even have time to decide what you're going to do. You might take too much profit, see it go up even more. You feel like, fuck, ape in again at higher price. You can get completely wrecked here. It's not nice. Therefore, you have to have a plan like, okay, this is where I think it goes. This is when I think it will happen. Stick to it, right? Hedge in case you are wrong as well, but stick to it and play that. Because you cannot just watch the market go up and up and up. There are people looking at the portfolio and be like, I never sell, right? Time in hands. These people are there. That's nice in the bull market. In the bear market, however, they get completely fucked. Here, they be like, it's going higher, right? Doesn't work. There are also people, I tend to be more at that side, to be honest, that watch the price go up and be like, okay, I better already take some profits, right? And they might do it too soon. Hey, I rather do that. That's my, like, I take profits too soon. That's my flaw. But I also rather do that than too late, because then you at least walking away with money, right? Look, I mean, crypto is what if, could have, should have, right? Yeah, I made a 10x, but I could have had a 20x. There's always something to complain about. Make your money, be fine with it, walk away, buy something nice. And make sure that you keep some aside for the next bear market and do it all over again on a bigger scale. Kind of what it is. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Just some stupid Dutch guy knowledge from my side. I hope it was valuable. If you think so, like the video. Subscribe. Turn the bell notification on. And soon I will make a video. Or did I already post it? Already posted it. About the $1,000 portfolio that I already posted. Doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Bye.